What's up guys, and welcome to my channel, Flame with a 4. In this video we are going to be doing Future DeLorean Mike Lane hood box upgrade. So this is the hood box upgrade kit that you can purchase from Mike Lane. If you haven't got this kit, then why not? Because seriously guys, once you see this piece of kit and what it entails, you guys will be going over there and buying this straight away, because it's an absolutely fantastic. The difference in this compared to the original is it's unrecognizable. You need this to be able to. If you're doing the extended issues from issue 131, you will need to have this kit, okay guys? Right, so this is issue 131. I'm doing this issue 131 because I haven't done it on my channel because I wasn't extending my model, but I have got quite a lot of the issues and I do want to build the hood box. So you will need to go grab issue 131 and do the steps in that. The only thing it's asking us to do is to just put the little box in place, which has the little LED light ribbon, and it's asking us to screw that in and do what it says in the magazine. So if you have got issue 131, you will need that if you want the hood box upgrade. He doesn't provide this piece, he just provides the kit to make this piece look good. So what you need to do is just attach those two screws. You will need to test these. I don't have a battery handy to test this, so I haven't been able to test it myself. So I'm just on a whim hoping that these lights are going to be okay. We will do a video and a recap on this at some point to test that it's okay. The thing it wants you to do is put the adhesive tape over to put them into place there. So that just holds down the LED ribbon and switch. So there you go. So this is just copying the magazine. Again, this still isn't yet Mike Lane's mod. It's just you have to do this before you continue on with the build. So once you've done these steps, then you can get into the good stuff, which is Mike Lane's bits. What you want to do is the kit comes all taped together. You can peel off the top piece. So the top piece is just protecting the bit of wood at the top. And you'll see that it's the same color as the sides, which have the Coca-Cola, or the Pepsi, sorry, they even said Coca-Cola there, so Pepsi logo. So I think it actually says Pepsi Cola, doesn't it? So yeah, so it says Pepsi Cola on there, so yeah. Right, so what you need to do on the first bit is just test fit it first. As you saw there, I did give it a quick test fit, and peel the other side. The other side is sticky, as you can see here. It's still stuck to my finger just to prove it's really sticky. And this stuff is absolutely fantastic. It does say in issue 131 to install 131C, which is the support, which holds that bit of ribbon that sticks up in the middle. Please do not install that, because you do not need to do that at this stage. You just need to do the kit before you build anything else. So all you need is the time circuit box, and you also need the LED ribbon switch. Put it in with the tape and hold it together with the AP screws, and then go and get Mike Lane's kit and install that. So the first thing we do is take out all that bottom piece, and we just peel it. You need to just push it down into place. It is a little bit fiddly up where the box is, where the switch goes, just because it catches on the switch. All you need to do is just push it down with a flathead screwdriver quite lightly, and it just goes down into place. It's not difficult to do it all. His kits are always really simple to do, which is why I love Mike Lane mods, because everything is done to precision. Everything is precisionally done. I mean, you'll see in a moment, this kit is straight out the box, peeled, ready to go. No test fitting on this. We're just going straight in with it, and you will see that everything fits like a glove. Right, so the first thing it wants us to do, again, on the next section, it wants us to get out the back section. So this bit here is it's just kind of like a kit as we go along. So you just need to do it as it shows in the magazine. As you can see there, I have left the magazine in place for you to see how we do it step by step. But you want to make sure in the kit you should have a light switch tool ×2, then you'll have all the parts. You'll have coarse sandpaper squares ×2 to be able to sand them down afterwards. Fine sandpaper squares ×2 as well for the finishing touches. Self-adhesive foam pads ×4 for underneath, and the metallic vinyl sticker sheet ×1, which will go on. We'll be doing it at a later date. Well, not at a later date, in a moment actually. So stay tuned for that, guys. Right, so as you can see here, we are just putting these pieces of wood in. They're all cut to go where they say in the magazine. You just need to measure up the shapes, make sure the shapes fit. So this is just a flat piece which just goes along the back there. But if you see in a moment, it just fits so well. It's so snug, there's no gaps, it doesn't look terrible. It looks absolutely fantastic. And that is what you want. When you buy or receive a kit like this, this is what you want to see. You want to see the quality in the work. And if you want to go buy one of these for yourselves, like I said, you can do. Make sure you you go check out Mike Lane Mods, because we do have the links in the video description, so please click on that and go check that out. Everything pushes down. So these little bits of wood that go on the inside of this hood box kit, they will fit down beside the lower tray. So the lower tray piece is done so that there's a nice gap for the wood to slide down at the back. And then you want to, you see this is all cut out ready to go, because on the back piece you see there's 2 holes, and these 2 holes on the back, which are on the plastic box, fit in absolutely perfect. They go in and you can see through, and you can see here that it just doesn't take any time at all. It's so easy to do, and this is what we want when we're buying a kit like this and we're going to do something this fantastic and make our, you know, our hood upgrade worth it. Then we're going to want to see easy to install parts. So there is a tiny little bit of wood there, as you can see in the corner. That just pushes into that, snug up to that right hand corner there, because we will have a component that goes in there at some point, which he's allowed for. So he always allows for all the good stuff. So here we'll fast forward through the most of the bits that are going to be sort of like tedious, but we'll show you one, and then you just got to copy it. So you just basically copy the magazine that it comes with, because he's got all the fitting instructions in here. Everything you need to know, done in his lovely yellow booklet. So it's just absolutely fantastic. I just love this build so much. Right, so you will need tweezers. I tried to do this with my fingers. You can't do it with your fingers. You will need to get tweezers. These aren't on as probably as straight as I would hope, and I do have to keep going back to them to sort of like re-peel and stick, but they do peel and stick, so that's the good thing about it. So if you do mess up, and he also gives you some extra ones so that if you do mess up a couple, you know, you got some spares. And this is to put on so that when you put the wood over the top, when you finish sticking these on, what it will do is it will show through so that it looks like they're held on by tiny little nails. So how cool is that, guys? He has thought of everything. So you just need to go around, copy the magazine, stick them into place. So we'll show you where they should go afterwards. So if you are a bit on the edge where you think that they got to go, you will see that this is the position that they have to go in. So this is where they go. So once you're happy with it, you just need to go take the Pepsi Cola side, and I don't think you can get this wrong, because these are the same both sides. So you just need to measure up, make sure that you're happy. You want to leave a tiny little gap, the width of the wood either side. You kind of need to just sort of guess it. You can sort of like mask and tape them into place if you want to, but I just went with it, and you know, it just came together really well. But if you want to and you're quite worried about it, as you can see here, we do make mistakes, and we just need to line them up. So what I felt was best was just to put it on its back, sit it and line it up really nicely. So you just want to just make sure you got a nice even gap either side, and when you're happy with it and you think that it's in a good position or good place, then you just need to push it down nice and firm. You can grab either side just like this and just pinch it, just so that you make sure that the sticky parts stick together really well. So this is all ready to go. You don't even have to glue it, guys. This is already ready to stick on. All you got to do is take them out and just fix it together. So it's just such a great piece. Right, so what we're going to do next is we're going to just continue to put these pieces on. This one is the, so you just got to copy the other side. I'm just going to show you that as well so we can see. This is peeling the top section. So this is the side section where we're just peeling sort of like the top of it, because there is a protective thing on there. It does state quite clearly, do not get this wood wet. You don't want to get the wood wet. It will absorb it and it will ruin your model. So make sure you keep it in dry conditions. I know you're obviously not going to take it outside, but if you did spill anything on it, then it would spoil and would ruin the wood. So please make sure you don't do that. Again, another piece here we're just putting in place, just showing you both sides. We just sort of just went through it because we're just sticking them on. And you can see here, just make sure that each piece lines up with everything on the plastic section. So everything on the hood box lines up with the time circuit bit. So you got to make sure everything is in place there. So the plastic time circuit box will be sort of like all ready to go size wise from you know, Eaglemoss. So that's there. So he has made this mil by mil to fit every single piece that is going to be put into this. So you'll see here, so these are just the top pieces just to finalize. So this is just kind of making it look like this is thick wood in one piece of wood. So there you just go along the top there. There's 2 of those for either side, so 2 of the long ones. Again, I'm going to show you just what it's like to do it, because it's better to just show you guys in a video so you can see how easy it is. And this is really why we make the videos. We make the videos so we can, you know, show you off how great the modders are. You've got, you know, the Mike Lane, Chloe Powell, Corey. There's loads of other people out there that have got mods that are fantastic, but you know, this one here is blown out of the park for me just for how well it's put together, and you know, it's so easy to do. As you can see, we're doing this in real time. We are speeding up some bits and cutting out some bits where I'm peeling the sticky bits, but I haven't cut anything out where I'm putting them on. I'm showing you every piece that I'm putting on bit by bit. So these are the two last end pieces that we need to put into place. Again, really easy to do. You just have to make sure everything's lined up and everything is in position really well. So there you go. So that, guys, is, apart from this last piece, is really it. All you need to do for this. So we do have a couple of bits to stick on the bottom, but I'm just saying this is it for the main hood box itself. Just absolutely fantastic. Words cannot describe how happy I am with the craftsmanship of this. It's just so good, and everything is laser cut. It's even got a little engravement on there saying Mike Lane, if you can see on the bottom right hand corner there. Just fantastic. He deserves to have his name on there because it is just absolutely amazing. Right, once you're happy with it and you know, check over, make sure everything's pushed down, all the edges are close together, there's not a mill out, you know, and you're ready for it to be finished off, what you need to do in the book, it says, is to just go over it with the sandpaper. So go over it lightly with the coarse sandpaper over the top, and then go over it with the light sandpaper. I haven't done that on this video just because it'll just get messy, and I want to just show you. Now you need to stick on the 131C, which is the support from issue 131. Once you've done that, that just sits in place there with the ribbon, as you can see. This is a little device that he's made to turn the time circuits off and on. So as you can see there, this is how you turn the time circuit box off and on, because you can't get to the switch very easily, which you wouldn't have been able to get to very easily anyway because of the position that it's in. He's made these handy little devices to be able to turn the switch off and on there. So as you can see, that just pushes them on and off. So the next bit we're going to do is stick these little tiny foam pads. What they do is the little pads go in each corner underneath the box, stick on really well, and when you put that onto your hood, it won't scratch your hood up. So he's thought about everything. So you know, the plastic that is underneath is quite hard plastic, so what it will do, if you put that onto your bonnet straight away, that would scratch it up, and that's not what you want to do, guys. You don't want to scratch up your plastic on your bonnet. So he has allowed for that. He's taken the time to think about us, think about the builders, and you know, put all his effort and all his time into creating something that is unique and fantastic. Because you know what, guys, this is what you would expect to be on the DeLorean. You know, this is movie accurate pieces here. So this is, I can't say it enough, but this is just the best thing that I've seen for a while, other than all the other mods. Obviously all the other mods are, you know, absolutely perfect to what we want with the flux. You know, just don't know how these are done. These are just done so well. So there you go, guys. That was my video on Mike Lane's hood box upgrade kit. So please like, share and subscribe. I'm going to leave you with a nice detailed picture of it, and if you want to go grab one for yourself, check that out in the description below. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.